What's up? What's up? What's good? It's your girl Bees Billy, aka Fly Like Bees, aka Big Bees, not the little one. With a special guest,
Edgar Allan Poetic.
Period. Welcome, man. Welcome to Big Facts No Cap. This is the table full of bullshitters who be bullshitting, minus me.
Hey, that's how you learn, though. You experiment.
I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. Edgar Allan Poetic.
Yeah.
Tell us what that name is.
Insightful ass name, might I say.
It off just Edgar Allan Poe. You know, the writer who wrote The Raven, Telltale Stories, Telltale Raven, or Telltale Heart, excuse me. And just, I found myself just relating to the stories that he would tell and just taking what he sees on the daily and incorporating that into his reality and like talking about the dark aspects of his life and to find out a bigger message, like to figure out what is he really doing, just being a realist in his situation, trying to make something out of nothing for real. So I found myself relating to that, and so I went with Edgar Allan Poetic because it's just a play of Edgar Allan Poe, which inspired me because I'm also inspired to tell those stories that, you know, a lot of people see as dark and like just don't even think about telling.
Right.
Stuff that needs to be heard. And it's unpopular at the time, but in the future, people gonna look back like, okay, this is what he was saying.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely ahead of your time. Me and Lexi be having that conversation though, as far as the music, me and Smoke.
So what is it that you do? Like you write music, you write poems? Like what
I do both. I try to, like my goal of writing is to be able to translate it in a poetry scene. So even though it's a song, I could still go out here and go a cappella, take all the instruments out and be like, still capture people's attention. And that's what's beautiful about it, where I could translate it into an open mic scene easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Facts.
that's what I do.
For sure. What would you categorize like your type of music? Because it's not the same shit that everybody out here, especially in the city. Like, it's not giving trap. It's not giving. To be honest, I'm before I say what it reminds me of, I want you to categorize your music.
It's ever evolving. I always, like when it comes to the production at least, I look for like something that sounds different, like something that's still hip hop, because I just love hip hop so much. It's the best medium, I feel like, to tell like deep stories. It's kind of harder, and like you could do it with like R&B and stuff like that, but with hip hop it's like it's not just, you know, you're wooed by the singing aspect of it. It's like you really gotta listen to the lyrics to really appreciate it.
Right.
I mean, for people who listen to the lyrics, a lot of the, you know, on the surface level artists nowadays is the ones that's getting the money.
You can make a motherfucker twerk or feel like they can celebrate, you know what I'm saying? Or shoot their ops. Yeah, you're definitely gonna.
And that pops in my head with like the music. I'll be like, can people actually like dance to this? Is somebody gonna dance? I'm like, probably not. But I don't care. Like, I will make a song. I'm trying to figure out if I can make a song that has a deep message, but you could also
still
like
turn up to it. I think you can.
Yeah.
I know you can actually. I think it's just a beat choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, yes, as soon as you find that production that correlate both of the two, like, it's over with for sure. Like, but it's deep though, so I gotta say this. I know a lot of people probably tell you this, like, it's giving like cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely giving cold. Like, and that's actually, let me give an applause though, because that's, you know what I'm saying? That's a nice torch that he's trying to carry though. Like, cause the first time I heard you, the first song, I can't remember exactly what the first song was, but I remember when you told me that you wanted to rap, that you was about to start, you wanted to rap, that you was about to start rapping before I even heard a song at all, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just off of me knowing you personally, already knew where it was going before I even heard the song, though. I'm like, this nigga about to come on some conscience, but still, like you said, you telling dark story. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you really got to listen to the words. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not surface level. But for sure, that production is gonna change the game. As soon as you get into that vibe, and I want to say too, I want to applaud you too though for sticking to. I don't even want to say wave because it's actually the opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? Of a wave, like sticking to what you feel like is true to you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And not riding a wave that everybody else on. Because you could have easily, you know what I'm saying? The shit that you do, you could have easily did some, you know what I'm saying? 1, 2, red fish, blue fish type shit. Like dumb down that shit though. For real.
That's the thing though. It's actually not easy for me to do that because I'm like I criticize myself so much that. If it was redfish, bluefish, or goldfish, whatever it is, I'm kind of like, it just don't sound. It sounds too simple to where, like, it's gotta be some message behind it where it's a double-edged sword to where sometimes I can write 10 songs in a week, and then sometimes I can only write 1 verse in a week, right? Because I'm like. Digging deep into the message of the song, and sometimes and I know it's gonna go over people's heads, but sometimes it's gonna have to.
Yeah.
When a lot of people first heard Cole, when a lot of people first heard Kendrick, when a lot of people first heard all these type of people that's in that lane, like of staying true to themselves and like actually trying to find a deeper message, it went over everybody's head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is just now. You know what I'm saying? Like. I had a blank CD. I told this story on her. Bro, I had a blank CD. I did not know what the fuck it was. It was 3 CDs. One of them was Life Jennings when he was in jail. One of them was Good Kid, Mad City. And I forgot what the third one was, though. But I just happened to put it in, and it was Kendrick. I never heard of him. I never, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was fucking with it then, though, but I didn't understand it until 5, 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this was when I was younger, when that shit first came out. Like, out the trunk. So it's gonna go over people's heads though, but like just stay true to yourself for sure. For sure. Absolutely. But that production, I know because the same shit that you talking, if you get on to some shit that'll make a motherfucker just want to, you know what I'm saying, do a little, it's over. It's over with. It's over. Like it's over. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking on that Good Kid, like when it first came out, I bought the Good Kid, Mad City album on Google Play because Team Droid. You know?
Right.
I mean,
y'all wanted
to Google Play Music or something like that. But they changed it to YouTube Music.
Right.
It was like sophomore year of high school, and I was bumping that album like on repeat for a week straight. I was like, because I was listening to Kendrick before that when I heard him off the Take Care album with Drake, when he did an interlude, he did a Buried Alive interlude. I'm like, whose artist is this?
Right.
And I found out it was Kendrick, so I was like, man, I can't wait till he drops something new. Right. And then he dropped Good Kid. I'm like, damn, how did he tell a story like that?
Right.
And it just like changed my perception of like what rap should be, because I was listening before that. It was like 50 Cent, Meek Mill.
Right.
There wasn't nobody like that. And then once I heard like conscious rap for what it was, like J. Cole was around, but J. Cole was not.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
Not near Kendrick at that time. But I feel like now it's like they
neck to neck for sure.
Neck and neck
for sure. Without a doubt. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But I used to argue the Kendrick conversation down for sure. But that was at the time, like you said, he was not there. My first time seeing Cole was on the little stage on the BET Awards. That was my first time. They like Rock Nation, new artist, And I'm like, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Right. And for a long time, I did not fuck with Cole though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was like boring. But once Cole started rapping on other people's beats, I think it's Cole on his beats that just be having me about to go to sleep.
You ain't the only one that said that though.
Once he started venturing out and getting on other production, I'm like, oh yeah, he got it. That's it. Like that was the formula right there. And he definitely knew what the fuck he was talking and shit. It's just I couldn't get jiggy with the little whatever the fuck he had going on. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, man, y'all know I get to talking too much, man, but I gotta ask this question, man. I gotta know your process. I gotta know the writing process, like.
Sometimes, I mean, it just depends, but on average, like an average writing session is, I take it whatever production I'm looking for, I just flip through different producers, different artists, and then whatever like sounds different and just sounds like that's just hitting. I'll choose that, and then I'll let the beat ride, loop it for like hours, and just write to it. I'll figure out what message I want to convey, like the theme, like maybe it's survival of the fittest as a theme, and then I just write like what scenarios can relate to like being down and trying to find a way to survive out of everybody else that's trying to pull you down, whatever the case may be. So, but the theme will keep me on track, because a lot of these songs that's like on the top charts is like everywhere. You talking about drugs, money, clothes,
no concept, no concept.
Fell in love over here, pass your girl over here to your homie. Like, where's the topic at? Like, what's the main thing? It's just that recycling of everything.
Yeah, for sure. So you surgical with this shit though, like, because I ain't gonna lie, them people that you talking about, I'm her. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go in the booth, like sometimes I don't want to feel tied down.
Yeah.
She act like she. But what the fuck was I about to say? Oh, I'm one of them girls though. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go in the studio, sometimes I never want to write. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I don't want to write. Like it be so much shit up here, I just gotta get that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'll probably but I probably never come back to it unless somebody gas me like, oh, that's fire. Like, and then even if I don't like it, I'll be like, all right, fuck it, like da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, but getting surgical with that shit, like really just coming up with a whole little blueprint. Like this what I'm gonna stick to. Da da da. And then once you finish, like, but even what's the process of the beats though? Like, are you looking for some out of the box shit? Or are you looking for shit with different sounds that, you know what I'm saying, nobody else? What's the mental process around wrapping your head around like finding the right production too?
Yeah, it's the bass hitting. If the bass is hitting, that's the main one.
Respectfully.
And then after that, it's like is you know, the instrument's unique. It's a different sounds. And sometimes I could just go with like a boom bap, like a boom bap, whatever, because it's easier to tell a story on a boom bap. It's just not as distracting where you don't got to keep up with a certain cadence and all that. But like that, the beat selection is just, does it sound different to me? I'm not like comparing, contrasting it to like what's on the top charts. I feel like that's a little too much. Yeah. Like, does this sound like a top chart song?
Right.
Is this?
Yeah, chasing a hit.
Yeah. But yeah, then I like I said, I loop the beat, and then if I'm really trying to get down, I'll do like research on, you know, some background stuff. Like maybe I'm talking about abortion or something. With a woman dealing with abortion, I'll like look documentaries for a couple of days of like women going through abortion. What perspectives are there for abortion? Just to get like 2 lines out. Sometimes you like, I'm just like, well, damn, I did all this just to get 2 lines out. But it's cool because it might be something down the line that I'm writing that knowledge from then will help down the line. So it's really just accumulating knowledge for as many perspectives as you can, and embodying that into one song. And sometimes I have like 2 or 3 verses of a song that I just don't put in there because it's gonna make a song 7 minutes. Like I wish I could just make songs 7 minutes, but I also understand that there's, hey, you've been up there too long, because Eminem does it, and I'm like, hey, all right, Eminem, you great, but 7, like Rap God, I can't listen to Rap God on like often.
Yeah, it's not giving M. I'm sorry, but M fucked up DJ Khaled's last little song with Kanye. Like, I'm sorry, like the legends, some of the legends just need to sit down. Like, it's okay.
I think
you already a legend. Like, it's okay.
I think it's his time. I'm not saying like he's still better than the top 5. He's still
lyrically, for sure.
Top 100. It's just Like if he has like 7-minute songs, I mean, if anybody, it's not even him. If anybody has a 7-minute song, I'm probably not gonna be sitting there for 7 minutes. I don't care if it, even if it.
So you don't like the DJ Khaled with the Jay-Z and...
No, that was fire.
That was about 7 minutes.
4 minutes by itself.
Did you like that?
I just heard the Jay-Z verse. I just heard the Jay-Z verse. Yeah, that's all I needed.
That was the song.
Yeah, that was.
I ain't gonna lie though, Wayne. No, we cannot depreciate Wayne or Rick Ross, but it's just like when you on there and you spent 96 bars on some games, you're like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And Jig is he's always spitting game. It's always his experiences too, which is crazy. So they're just like, he ain't someone that ain't doing. He's doing a lot. Like if you spitting off experience and you got all that, it's easy to. It's actually, like if I'm being real, it's easy to speak off of experience. Like it's easy to flow ideas. It's harder when you're doing that research of. Like you got to gain new perspectives from other people. That's
versus your personal experience. Yeah.
Hardest thing.
Who your top 5?
Top 5.
Top 5. This gonna be a segment too, so think wisely, cause I ain't gonna lie. I fucks with you.
Female, right?
Yeah,
all time.
I'm gonna be honest with my top 5 because it's just, I feel like for Gen Z, my generation. I'm gonna be honest, like, cause this is. I'll put Kendrick on number 1.
Okay.
I'll put Rakim at number 2 because Rakim was ahead of his time too. In his flows, it like inspires the conscious rap flows of now still, and just like rhyming every syllable. You like. Cause you didn't see that from Pac. Like Pac was telling those stories, which like hit our hearts, but Rakim was hit. It was just his flows was crazy. It's almost like a Biggie thing. Biggie's flows was crazy. I feel like Pac's stories was better.
All right.
And so, one Kendrick, Rakim too, and it's gonna sound crazy.
Who else? 3.
I'm gonna have
I'm on your ass. I'm coming back.
I'm gonna have it's like it's almost like you disrespecting if you ain't saying their names because it's gotta be on everybody's hip hop list, like rap list.
It's your list.
Oh yeah.
But it is my list, like you saying. It's my list. So Kendrick, Rakim. 3rd is probably I'm going with Biggie.
Okay.
And then 4, I'm going with Pac.
Okay.
And then 5.
Who made the cut?
5, I would have to say for me, it's probably a J. Cole.
Thank you.
Just because he inspired, like, I noticed he's influenced my raps to where I'm like, man, I'm almost flowing like him now.
And the sound though, like even the
and you know it's not intentional, and I don't want it to be that, but
it's inevitable though. Like it's not a bad thing. That is a great torch to carry though. Like, cause I promise you, damn near even with the songs like that, I don't think is a J. Cole type style. It still reminds me of Cole, even if sonically it don't sound like Cole. Like how you put shit together, you know what I'm saying? Like how you get surgical with that shit. Like I respect the flow for sure. I'm gonna tell you that, and I respect the message though overall though for sure. The productions, I just want some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I already know once you get there, it's over with. Like it's over.
It's hard because those productions is like it's so up tempo. Like especially like I feel like the trap stuff right now is where you can jam to. It's like where you can like move to because that's what people's moving to, right?
Maybe you just gotta find us. You just gotta create your own sound. Yeah. That's what it is, though. Like,
or maybe like a Baby King.
For sure, like for sure, though. Like Baby King, for sure. He always got a bop. I got probably like 4 or 5 songs to his beats, and they sound nothing like Baby King.
Yeah,
that's some disrespect. I disrespected Baby King by the shit that I was talking about on the beats. For sure. Alright.
Okay. How long you been into music? or poetry?
You talking about like interest, or you talking about
like you? How old was you when you
creating or
start creating your own?
Probably maybe 16.
How old are you now?
23.
Okay.
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 I was probably 16 because what sparked it was in English. In my English class, we had an assignment. We had to write like poetry in iambic pentameter, which is basically you got 10 syllables per line, and you gotta have that N word be the rhyme.
Right.
So like,
I don't
know. I want to explain it, but I'm gonna like do a lot of deviating just to explain this. I'm not gonna explain it too deep, but basically it's 10 syllables per line. Each line is 10 syllables, and then the N word rhymes. And then that's when I figured out, okay, so that's how you rap on beat, and like in a cadence. Because once I started writing them down, I'm like, oh, this is a rap cadence. Like this is like the math. This is pretty much the math of it.
Okay.
This is the formula for those formula nerds. Like, if you write into like the syllables each line, if you match the syllables, you don't even have to rap it.
Right.
You just know off of the fact that it's 10 syllables each line that it's gonna match up.
Right.
So, but then I learned, like, as I started like stretching vowels out. So like I could write 9 syllables one line, but stretch a word out and like say it a little longer, or say 2 words like quick enough to where like maybe a 8-syllable line stretches out to a 10-syllable because I'm saying like certain words long enough.
Okay.
So like that just like helped me figure out, okay, well I can do this. I kind of don't like how rap sounding right now, so let me do my thing, and probably did my first song. It's like a studio. Like my first song was 19.
Okay.
Before
Have you created like a CD, an album, or?
Nah, I haven't. I'm working on an album. It's the hardest thing I'm doing because it's like one big story following a person. It's like following a protagonist.
Yeah, that's just surgical. I already know.
The hardest thing.
That's just surgical.
I'm like
for sure.
7 songs in.
That's actually good though. 7 songs in.
And how long it took you to get to them 7 songs? I already know, because you surgical as fuck. You picked a lot of thought in that shit.
Probably the beginning. I probably started it midway in 2021.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad for 7 songs.
I know, but like
The way how you want to go on it, that's definitely not bad though. Like,
And that's what I'm saying. That shit's surgical. Don't rush your process for sure.
No, but yeah, this is just all that's recorded because I have songs that I wrote down. I just haven't recorded it yet. And that's another thing also why I'm like strategical with it. Like I gotta have every line down before I even go into the booth. Because it's time is money.
Yeah.
You know, some people charge $60 an hour, some people charge $50, some people charge $40. Anything less than that is just cheating the market.
Right.
I mean, but unless you just got a homie, you just like, you know, come record anything.
Right.
But like, I feel like it's disrespecting an engineer if you're doing less than 40.
Right. Truly.
Depending on what it is, like if that's their main, that's their livelihood, like if that's what they do, and they do it well, then you deserve at least 40 an hour, if not more than that, depending on who it is.
Definitely get your money's worth. And you definitely, if I'm sitting there, that's why I don't do that. I don't like engineering. I don't like none of that shit. Like, if you want to use a studio, come on, bring your engineer, or I hope you know how to use this shit, because I'm just gonna sit here. Like, if I'm hopping on a song, I'm gonna be writing or coming up with some shit. If not, like, I'm not even paying you no attention for real. I hate recording motherfuckers. Ask him. I hate that shit. Like, 1,000 take shorties, like everybody, and I'm not even just talking about him personally. Like 1,000 take shorties, niggas want to come here freestyle, right while they in the booth, like in their head, like no, I hate it. I cannot stand it.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't stand it for sure.
I used to get anxiety from being like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Right, I'm prepared. Yeah.
So I see that you brought like your camera and stuff. Like, so what else is it that you do? Do you like take pictures of people? Okay.
I do photography too.
Okay.
For the visual aspect of being an artist, I mean, I'm not trying to pay thousands of dollars on videos. Not saying that I won't do that in the future.
Right.
You know, the aesthetic is important too. The package. What does it look like?
Right.
That's what's important too. So, and I understand that's part of the business and stuff. But it's cheaper for me to record myself, to the video, everything that I do on the artist side. That way, you put it out there for other people to see. Like always official. Oh, let me book you over here.
Exactly.
Let me. You really doing this? Let me book you over here. Let me interview you over here. Cool.
So what is it that everything that you do? Like what's all up under your belt?
So it's I'm not like, you know, the jack of all trades. Like, so the main things I do, the biggest thing I do is create music, like write music. I don't do the production because, like you said about a J. Cole, like he was making his beats. And when you're a producer, you kind of fall into a lane unconsciously. You fall into like your beat, the way you make your beats, because it's just that's what rocks to you. You know, that's what you be feeling. You know. So I go to other producers to figure out. All right, well, this is some experimental producers where they like doing crazy beat switches. You like hearing sounds that just don't make sense, but it makes sense for the context of the whole song.
Right.
Like, so I'm like, cool. But back to what I do, right?
Music.
So I write music, and then I do photography. I don't know if I want to make that a business, but I don't know how much that's gonna take away from the music side. I'm really thinking about that.
Yeah, balance it out.
Yeah, figuring out that balance, and then do the videos too. I mean, that camera itself is mainly for videos, but it does shoot great pictures too. Okay. And also like graphic design, like Photoshop and stuff like that. I like Photoshop because I could just change, like I could just make
creating things.
I mean, I could like take somebody's face off of somebody's body and put somebody, you know.
Right.
You can make cool things, especially, but that helps for my album covers and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I made all
you all in one. Yeah.
On my song album covers.
Single covers. Yeah.
Single covers. Yeah. So everything I made some album covers or single covers for other people, album covers for other people. I made animations.
Okay.
Through Photoshop and stuff, so I use like Adobe's full software. Like they got it. People say Final Cut is better in video editing, but
I'm cool. I'm an Adobe girl myself.
Yeah, I use Adobe. It's cool. It's always good. And then I use like some little tools that help me create some graphic designs too that make it a little easier.
How can people find you? Are you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
So primarily Instagram. Okay. That's where all my stuff is. I'm about to have a website coming up next month. I'm just figuring out what's gonna be on the main page and all that.
Are you creating your website too?
Nah, I don't know. Nah, I ain't ready for that yet. I might change it, but that's not on my mind right now.
Yeah. But the thing, it ain't throwback shit though. So it's like we ain't cold and we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that shit that was back in the day. Like no, that shit is literally easy.
Yeah,
like facts though, easy as fuck though.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm not like sitting here coding in the background. And
it's not.
Yeah, C++ and all that.
Right. Yeah, this should definitely elevate to another level.
But Instagram's like the main thing. Edgar Allan Poetic.
Right.
Yeah.
How long you been photographer?
Ooh, that's more recent. Probably. My first camera was a Canon, so I had a Canon EOS, and it did me good. It ran me like 1,500.
Alright.
And that's the thing.
How long you had it?
Right now, it's been like 3 years, but I'm about to sell that on offer up. Hopefully, I can get at least. I'm
gonna need some money.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this camera's like new. It's a Sony A7S III. It's great. It does everything I needed to do. I just recorded my performance the other day on Sunday. I'm still chopping those videos up.
Where did you perform at?
At Winchester Tavern in Lakewood.
Okay.
It was amazing seeing. There was like 150 people.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's a nice little crowd.
My nerves were shaking though. I was like,
is that your first time having a crowd that big?
Yeah, but it wasn't even about how big the crowd was. It was just about me remembering my line. My song. If I'm being honest. Like, yeah, I write this stuff, but I don't be remembering it on the spot. Because when I write something, I feel like there's pressure to write something else.
Okay.
Like, I feel this pressure to move on to something else. So, like, I'll literally, like, have a day where I'm writing. The next day, I'm editing videos. Like, I'll slot days for that. And, like, if I don't write as much as I wanted to, I might be down a little bit. I only got, like, 2 lines down. Sometimes it happens. Where I just get 2 lines down, I'm just like, oh.
Fuck it.
All right.
I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Go ahead.
Do you feel like you could grow here in Cleveland?
Yeah, I feel like it is. You just gotta scratch every every nook and cranny of Cleveland. It's so much out here. You just gotta keep being. Cause I just see there's so many artists in Cleveland that we don't know about.
So many.
And I'm gonna do a shout out to Savion out of Deville. He's a great artist out of Euclid.
What's his name?
The Savion.
Y'all got a track, right?
Yeah, we got a track together.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs.
Which one? Hop On? Was it?
He's singing?
Yeah.
My phone over there. I don't know the name of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna edit that out. But that's my shit though. Like it's a different. I think it's a different vibe like from all your other songs.
It is.
Like it's like I don't know. That's my type of music though. Like,
yeah, no, he is like his melodies is just different, and like I could tell like he's more like inspired by like the Isaiah Rashads, the baby, like, and I'm not really a fan of the baby, like, because he doesn't, his flow is the same. It's almost like Lil Baby. His Lil Baby flow is the same.
That nigga killing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm killing the game.
No, I fucks with Lil Baby, but I don't think Da Baby and Lil Baby is in the same. I feel like
who's higher?
Higher?
Definitely Lil Baby.
Little Baby.
Definitely Lil Baby. I'm saying that probably.
Yeah, it's Little Baby.
I wouldn't use the word higher, but I would say like more. Like he not stuck in just one lane. I feel like Lil Baby can do a lot of other shit, but it just feel like the baby is just stuck in his lane. Yeah. And I fucks with the baby, but like his other antics make me not fuck with him.
He's
so.
killing himself with the whole
over with. You see, after that happened, it's been cold. Like that man had 50 people at his show in a $5,000 people venue.
And when he
sold 500 tickets.
Yeah, and when he back.
And when they getting this tickets like for $35,
over with $150. It's over with that man.
And with discounts, they like y'all getting discounts.
For sure. Like, the baby on Groupon is wild. And you got to think he was like the top artist. Just
he was. Sold out shows everywhere.
That much harder because his ego is just so.
Watch what the fuck you do. Like
that ego is horrible.
Fuck your image up.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like motherfuckers don't take the good with the bad though. But I never seen him as like an egotistical person. Yeah, he talked this shit, but like once it started with the disrespecting the girl on live, and that was really the corny part for me. Like everything else, I was cool.
It went downhill ever since then, though. Like
God don't play about Danny Lee. Stop playing. No, though, but I do wanna I wanna ask you one. What inspired you to do music overall? Like, what was your inspiration behind it?
Kendrick.
Period.
That was it, Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just like I said, hearing that Good Kid, Mad City album, what he did with it.
You did say that.
And like what?
For sure.
The fact that he was speaking on like the peer pressure being in the hood and like how that inspired him to go out and just create music. And keep rapping and keep doing all this, and his family being behind him, like that's a big thing. I was just like, and the fact that he's grown so much to the point where he's like an icon. Just for being himself though.
Quickly too though. Like he got them flowers early.
Yeah, and he's just being himself. He's not like, oh, let me see what label I can pick up, or let me see how many.
Still with the home team.
Yeah.
You know, he's always like himself, and that's the beautiful part about it, and that just inspired me to talk about my stories and like share my perspectives on the world.
Okay. Right. Do you want to be independent or contractor?
I want to be independent. I'm kind of.
But would you sign?
It depends if I get the contract in my favor, and what that looks like involved. I don't want to take a 360 deal.
Absolutely.
I don't want to.
You know, my grandfather wouldn't let you lay that down. You talk your damn ear off.
Yeah.
For life. You sign to the white man. How you giving it up?
Yeah, like I want to own my music for real.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
So distribution.
Yeah.
You sign for distribution right now today.
Distribution, yeah.
Distribution deal. Independent still. You just need them for marketing, and you know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing. It's really because I mean with social media today, you can really market yourself. It's too easy, and I'm not trying to be like one of those TikTok blown up rappers either, where it's just like, oh, you got it. Like that, who's that girl? Like, I don't want to be grabbing.
Yeah, she blew
like,
I forgot her name.
She blew off
She blew up off TikTok. Yes.
Yeah,
TikTok.
Like TikTok can provide that, but it's
TikTok,
like
YouTube.
It seems like she keeps It seems like she just keeps harking back to that song. It's like you got to keep.
I don't know.
They probably won't let her live it down.
No, they probably won't.
I don't know. I've been looking at her page. She been on a different wave. Like,
yeah, I feel like with TikTok, it does propel you to heights to where you have opportunities to like sign to something, sign a different label, or like reps hitting you up. Okay, well,
that's the marketing behind it. Yeah. You can do exactly what you do and still blow up on TikTok. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's another beautiful thing about it. You don't have to get on that bitch and like you don't have to do all that. You can literally go on there and do what you do. Them same videos that you posting on your gram, you know what I'm saying? Displaying like your art, your music, you shooting them and the different graphics. Put that shit on TikTok. Yeah. That shit will blow. Like that shit will blow. It just take the right person to see it. He said, "I definitely don't." Whoa.
Facebook even motherfucking paying motherfuckers to. You know what I'm saying?
Like, Facebook and transition. I've been back over there lately. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Facebook for sure. I'm definitely coming back.
Facebook is spamming people with notifications.
Yeah,
for sure.
They back live. Watch them now.
Right. All right. Look. Speaking of your story, I want you to give us 3 words that describes you that other people may not know about. You know what I'm saying? Outsiders looking in might not know about. Like, it don't even have to be a one word. It can be a phrase. Just tell us 3 things about you that people might not know.
Workaholic. Perfectionist. And biggest critic.
To yourself or to period?
To myself.
For sure.
To myself.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword sometimes too. And like sometimes my criticism prevent me from growing.
Or from just like, I think that's a lot. I think that's what a lot of creatives though. Like, and I'm not even just talking about music. I'm just talking about creatives. Period. Like, motherfuckers be so hard on themselves that they just like they stunt their own growth to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? I am guilty for sure. Like, so I get it, but it's just like sometimes you just want it to be the right thing, or you want it to flow. Like you making an album, man. You know where you trying to go with it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna continue to go until you you know what I'm saying, reach the next level of that path. It's not like, oh, I'm a veer off here and da da da. That's exactly how I be though. Like, so I think that's what all creatives like. We just gotta say fuck it, just put it out. Like, just put it out. They want it, and motherfuckers be on body. Like, when is you dropping this? When is you? And I get it. You know what I'm saying, but a lot of times for me, it don't be about everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It literally be about me. Yeah. A motherfucker can tell me it's the hardest shit ever, and then it's just like, but I ain't really feeling it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get that you saying that, but I just send it to your phone type shit, or but I don't think I'm even ever gonna drop this. So I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Here you go, like for real though. So I get it on the creative side. Your backstory. I know we should have started off here, but you know, this big faction of cat, we do what the fuck we want. Period. But your backstory, like, how was your childhood? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with Isaiah? Outside of Edgar Allan Poetic, like Isaiah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to know you.
The crazy part is, that's the hardest story to tell. Probably because it's like it was like mental blocks in my brain that like makes me forget a little bit of my childhood. I'm not saying that it's gone, but it's like it's more of a healthy block to where because there's trauma there. It's not the same trauma as everybody else, but there's trauma there. Right. And I can say some things like it could be something simple like going to school and not having the right clothes. Right. Or you going to a different school in a different area code because it's better. And this is me. Right. So, like, you know, you faking your address over here. You saying you live over here. You know this school ain't. Yeah, this ain't where it's at. Safe. Yeah. It just ain't. It don't feel safe. Yeah. So that's doing that. Also, like, been homeless before. You know, so been through that. Like, appreciate the fact that, and like I've gained like different perspectives of seeing homeless people and them talking about their struggles. And like, well, I don't got nowhere to go. I'm all, like, because you know we always, when it comes to pinhandling and stuff, we always think of like, man, this dude could easily be doing something. He could easily be working right now. Yeah. But the stories ain't always that simple. It could be, you know, they got PTSD. Right. Yeah. Certain sounds make them act crazy. Or people
anxiety can't be around people all the time. Yeah.
It's in the stuff that hurts is like the mental stuff that we really don't understand. Right. It's like people say they can't deal with this and this, but they really can't deal with that. But you just don't understand. Like, why can't you push through that? Yeah. And like that's, you know, with my family, sometimes my family I felt like isolated, like left out sometimes. Not that they did it on purpose, but because of, you know, poverty and stuff. It really alcohol. It really the addiction to alcohol really messes with the family dynamic. So that's too. I don't want to go into details because I don't know if they want their stories told.
Yeah, for sure. Right. Respectfully. Yeah. But go ahead. I was just about to say, but that's still a part of your story. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they can't really. I can't say what they can't do, but how some shit make you feel, you feel me, it's gonna help you get through your journey.
Right.
The mental blocks that you just acknowledging them and just, you know what I'm saying, coming to that compromise, not even compromise, but coming to that understanding with whoever, you know what I'm saying, you went through that trauma with, is a good thing though, you know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever thought about therapy? Like,
no, I mean I have now.
mm-hmm.
And I want to say this as a kid, going to school, we went to like multiple middle schools, multiple elementary schools. I was like, as a kid, I always felt out of place. I didn't ever want to fit in,
Right.
but I did. I felt like I wanted to be accepted.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to fit in. I didn't want to do the trends that everybody was doing, but I did want to be accepted for who I was, and I wasn't getting that in school. I was, you know, I got my ass beat a couple of times. That really like put me on guard and was like, okay, watch how you step around these people. Cause if you feel like you can't beat his ass,
right,
you might as well, stay out the way.
Right.
That's just to keep you right.
Right.
There's times where I jumped people and felt bad afterwards.
Right.
I'm like, damn, we really just jumped this dude. Like, that ain't fair.
Right.
And I was like, that ain't for me.
Right. For sure.
So I knew like that aspect. I'm like, I don't really want to be beating people's ass just because somebody's feelings is hurt.
Right.
So I kind of learned sensitivity from that. Girls was in like 5th grade wearing 2 pieces.
Right.
And I'm like, dang, is that what we doing?
Right.
But it was weird because, as a boy, you expect like a boy to be like, oh damn, that's hot. Like, damn, she really doing that?
She doing this? Let me go get her.
The dude over my shoulder was like, man, look at her. Like she look cool. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, she look good, man. Why are you so worried about that? And like I just knew then, like, I don't look at women like that. Like, I look at it more professional. Like, why is she even wearing that? Is it like what she wants to do, or is it she's trying to get attention because she ain't getting enough?
Or is this all she got?
Right.
Or is this all she got to wear? You never know somebody's situation though.
Well, it was context. It was Halloween. It was a Halloween costume.
Oh,
so she was wearing like a devil's 2-piece.
Okay.
I remember her name and everything, and what's the exact school and everything.
Right.
So what's your love life now?
Oh.
Single. Is Edgar Allan Poetic single or not? The ladies want to know.
Nah, not single. No. I'm taking and seeing and want this to work out. We gonna see.
Okay.
I try to keep it professional on the outside, classy on the outside.
Most definitely.
Is she supportive into your craft?
Yeah. And I also got this thing too. I thought about. I was like, if she ain't fucking with my music, should I stay around? And not that she ain't fucking with my music, but I thought of this like before, like just if a woman's not fucking with my music, should I stay around? Like
what
not stay
around,
but should I?
And what's your thought?
Is that a deal breaker?
Right.
Pretty much.
and I came to the conclusion, no, it's not, because everybody likes their thing, and it's actually like kind of cool because I know she ain't just like, oh, I'm about to like it. Acting like she likes it. I don't want a yes woman.
Right.
Has she told you she don't like your music?
No, she said it was great.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, I really, and I got like so many, probably about 50, like 45 songs that I haven't dropped that I'm sitting on.
Okay.
That some of like it's all great, like it's all great, but I just gotta figure out like what video, like do I want to do a video form, or do I just want to animate it? Like, do I just want to do a cover animated, or do I just want to focus on this album right now? Because I'm always, like I said, I'm always jumping into writing and stuff, so it's like always a thing.
Right.
Since we is talking about your love life, what is a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
In a relationship is
Yes, it's spicy now. Matter of fact, hold on. Can we take a break? We'll be right back.
alright.
How long can you deal with a female
Right, go ahead.
without her giving you something?
Man, that is the question. I thought it was. It's hard to do. Okay, it's hard. It depends. Okay, this what makes it easier or harder.
Mm-hmm.
I can do like. I mean, I can do a whole year.
Hold on, what you looking for, man?
I-
It's green.
It's cool.
All right.
Like how long I can wait to get cookie or whatever
Yeah.
y'all want to call it.
I heard a year.
A year?
I could do. I mean, I could do a year, but we have to be like going out
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
often. It can't be. If it's like weeks on end, then it's hard. It's harder because now I got needs.
Right.
You know, like.
You don't think you got needs in that year? Waiting a year?
I mean, I'm just gonna have to rely on my hand if it gets that bad.
A year is wow.
That's a long.
I mean,
What if you
there's
wait the
times-
year and then you get it and it's trash?
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
Okay.
You don't care? Oh, so you cool with trash?
No,
You
I'm
can
saying,
feel safe
So
enough.
you
in
cool
terms
with
of
trash?
the part I don't care about is like the fact that I waited so long.
Oh,
I
okay,
care
okay,
that
the
I waited
time.
so
Okay,
long.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the fact that I don't care if it's trash.
So, are you willing to teach? All right, say, all right, boom, say.
No stiffianas, you know. No stiffianas. Like if you ain't like moving and you kind of like just planking, that's kind of weird. That's a turn off. I haven't.
So a bitch gotta,
Fuck
female
back.
have to fuck back and.
Yeah. You gotta let me know that you in, because that lets me know that you into it. Even if you are and you just stiff.
No, for
It's
real.
a foreign thing to me. And I thought about this with like different cultures.
I can't have a stiffy.
Like, cause I had a thing for Asian women, you know, before, and I'm like, well, I don't
Have
know,
you fucked the Asian person before?
No, but I've had people come on to me that was Asian.
Okay.
And at that time, this was in high school. I wasn't into it because like she had the reputation of being a hoe,
Okay.
and for me, the reputation was enough to push me away. Even if it was or wasn't true, I didn't care.
Right.
Yeah.
I just didn't want that reputation
Right.
To be on you.
to be on me.
Yeah.
So just,
Hey, get your whole ass away from me.
Damn, you're a whore.
but yeah, I can wait. I mean, I can. Not saying it's easy. That's definitely a hard thing. But I feel like if I feel like it's the right woman, then I can wait because it ain't just that.
Right. Yeah, for sure. It's not just about the sex, but it's like, whoo, if I'm dealing with you for a year and we doing all this, this shit, it's like,
you wait a year. I'm kind of like, why?
and that's what I'm saying though. Like, if I'm dealing with you for a year, even if we, you know what I'm saying, like this is what we doing. And then 366 that day, I found out that it gets trash.
Oh.
I didn't wasted a year. I care.
Wasted a whole year.
I ain't gonna lie, I care.
I
And not
I do
necessarily.
too. I don't want to waste a year, like
Especially
on
if
bad
like you're
sex.
like exclusive, like this is the person who you feel like, you know what I'm saying?
We've been
Like,
kicking it. And
so I
chopping
didn't cut
and
everybody
shit,
off.
period.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Period.
Like, whoa, little baby, the dig is trash. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
But that is an important thing. If it's trash, then I don't know. Can we work it? Can we work?
That's
on
a
that?
great question too. Like, can you teach a woman, or you know what I'm saying? Not even but a young lady, you know what I'm saying? Can you teach her how to have like great sex?
Yeah. So, I mean,
Or are you willing to teach her?
and if she willing to listen,
Okay.
That's the thing too. But yeah, you just tell them like what you like. Like I ain't really fucking with that. Yeah. But you don't say it like really.
Right,
but,
right. Yeah. Maybe do it like this next time, or maybe I ain't in the.
Have you ever had to do that?
Huh?
Have you ever had to do that?
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do that, Mel?
Yeah.
You had to tell somebody like,
and it's scary. It's scary in the moment. You like, this might
now. Now.
Yeah.
You never was at that.
I was never to talk
like,
to
damn, if I get this person advice, it might fuck up the whole mood.
Right.
You never thought about that?
In the moment, first of all, I'm not fucking people who don't know how to fuck. Let me just say that, first of all.
Well, you don't know.
I'm not teaching. Yeah, but I told y'all before, like, I can look at somebody and tell if that shit's trash or not. On me. Yeah, I know that one. On me, like, I can look at them and I usually have a good look at the drawer though. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't out here fucking 100 people, so you know what I'm saying. All I gotta do is pick good a couple. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like, I can't teach you how to. You feel me? Fuck. And I'm 32. I'm only fucking with people around my age or older. Like, You should know by now. Like, there's nothing I can tell you or teach you.
What's your age bracket?
My age bracket is. Probably 18, maybe 18's pushing it, dog. Probably 19.
You want a fresh baby. You say you what, 22?
Well, I'm saying the range.
23.
23.
Okay.
The range probably like 19 through 28.
Okay. That's reasonable for your age, yeah.
Hey, what's yours?
You know you gotta be 35 and older.
Okay.
60.
You sure?
60.
You sure?
That's the age level.
Hold on, you sure you gotta be 35 and older? Is this big facts on no cap?
It's
35.
Hold on, stop it.
26 years.
It's 35 and older. I don't want nobody younger than 35.
I'm sorry, what you were saying?
Why would I want somebody younger than 35? I never dated no one younger than me.
Oh, so fucking don't count. You just strictly dating is what we talking about.
I never really fucked nobody younger than me, but one nigga. Like I fuck older niggas.
What is that? So look, I got a question about that. Why do nothing's wrong with that. I'm just saying.
No, it is something wrong with fucking younger niggas. Like,
no, what is this appeal? What is this appeal with ladies that's like 16, 15, and they want dudes that's like 19, 20.
Yes.
21.
They want a little
They don't
mature
want the dudes that's
in their
right
age
there,
bracket.
in their age. They want somebody who's 20.
What I would say,
so they can kick it.
But what I will say though, on some real shit though, like, and I don't. It's kind of weird saying 15 is 16, but I just feel like girls want to date older dudes, period, because like the dudes that's their age is not on a, you know what I'm saying? It's not on a level that they. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't trying to be offensive to men or the male species and all that, but we all know that women mature way quicker than dudes. Like, way quicker than dudes. I'm not with the 15, 16, 17, fucking with the 19, so it's not giving that. You know what I'm saying? But if we speaking about, you know what I'm saying, legal people, you know what I'm saying, like 18, I can understand why you would want to fuck with a nigga who's 21, 22, right. Or 19, you want to... 26, 20. I understand that aspect of it because I was never trying to fuck with nobody that was my age. Yeah. Like, ever though. Even when I was that age. And I don't want to talk too crazy because we got girls up there. You know what I'm saying? That'll be hitting that little shit in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
15, 16.
But yeah, 15, 16 is wild to me. Like, and it's fucked up because
I was doing that, yeah. I was in the older.
I was doing that shit.
But you gotta look at when you say older and being 15, saying okay, maybe 18, 19. It's only really like 2 years older. You look at our parents that been 10 years apart from your dad or your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like that's years.
Yeah. Or 20 years down the line, like rich people, celebrities dating people 26 years younger.
For sure.
You said the oldest person you dating is how old?
60.
60.
Oh my God.
What happened? 60?
What's the oldest person you dating?
46.
That's pretty much because your last ones was about up in that age.
What's the oldest person you dated? Like
that I dated?
Or no, that you will
would.
date. Like, what's the oldest?
53.
Okay. Damn, y'all is sisters.
What's the oldest?
What's the oldest?
Probably about 29.
Oh yeah, you
30.
You did say
about
that.
20
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
You?
It's not. I can't fuck with no 40-year-old ass nigga. I'm sorry.
You only 8 years away.
Nah, only. That's almost a decade. That's not only.
Only.
Yeah,
That's
it's
almost
10 years,
a
okay.
decade.
That's the question.
That's
10
why I
years,
say 10
okay.
years. Because,
Yeah,
like,
so
our
10 years.
parents did
That's
that
for
shit.
42-year-olds, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's
like
20 years, okay.
Absolutely. Maybe
Okay,
when I'm
so when
60,
you turn 42, you gonna be fucking with my motherfuckers that's younger?
it's still gonna be around my age bracket.
She said older.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, once we there though, it's not. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't mature by then, like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, when I'm 40, I don't. You know
So
what I'm
if
saying?
you 50, you would do 30?
Hell no. Absolutely. The oldest
So if
for me
I'm
though is
50,
probably,
would I do 30? No, because I never really dated young, so
I'm trying to think.
You gotta
The
think.
oldest for
That
me
nigga
right
paying
now is
them
probably
bills?
like
he's gonna
38.
If he had the bills and shit, he's gonna
Yeah,
get
38.
The younger is
38.
doing the older because they pay the bills.
Yeah, I'm going 38. I'm staying
Shit,
there.
there be some young niggas out here that be.
paying
You know what I'm
bills.
saying?
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fact.
It's,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
definitely
Like,
some
there be
young
some
ones
young
like,
niggas.
Factual.
this is home.
Factual.
This is home.
But yeah, that's wild though. 20 years is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's too much.
Up or down, like it's wild.
it is. Do you like spit or swallow?
Do she gotta spit or swallow?
It doesn't matter, but if one had the edge over,
Oh, man, at the end of the day, man, I already know what you're talking about.
Right, shit. Well, I mean,
it's
I
just
don't
like,
mind
it's less of a mess,
it.
too. It's less of a mess too.
It's
Only yeah.
You come get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
There's something powerful about that. I don't know.
I think it's so powerful about that. Damn, y'all, we done went to the spicy shit.
So what is like your?
We got his interview report out the way.
Dang, my girl gonna be like, what is he talking about?
Hey, we apologize. Son,
Hey,
but
you
this how I
get
get.
accused right now, baby.
This how I get. He already confessed his love for you.
I don't even know your past life.
He already
Your
told the
past-
ladies he's not single.
Yeah.
He's taken.
It's taken.
But he just, maybe, do she know all this stuff that you're saying right now?
Nah.
Oh,
nah,
see,
yeah.
it's informative. So
Well, you got time
Yeah.
to tell her what you talked about before we drop it.
Yeah, oh, by the way, I did this, and this. She like, why you just telling me?
Oh, it's informative. She could probably learn something when she listens to this.
Yeah, she would.
For sure.
Do
For
y'all
sure.
watch porn together? Or is she against the whole porn?
No, I don't. She hasn't said nothing about, She don't got. I don't know. We haven't. I didn't. It's not something I would even
Want to bring up?
want to do. Like
Are you
it might
into
be
porn?
Yeah, but it's stale. It's
Gotcha.
stale now, so I'm not really interested in it.
Gotcha.
So just because of, you ain't the real thing, so you just kind of like, well, until VR gets to.
Right.
I watch it when I
This
watch
next
it.
generation about to get ripped. Y'all thought it was bad, no?
Yeah, and they about
it's
to have
be
VR
real
on
crazy. It's about to
porn.
be VR. Where, they got gloves where you can feel like
Yeah.
the senses. It's like pushing. It's like little dots on your hand, and it pushes into your hand based on like grabbing things. So I can only imagine like VR porn. Now you in there messing with your favorite. You got celebrities.
Your ass in there really doing it,
With the-
watching
with
this
the-
VR. No, like you
with
see
the-
it.
with the
Like,
AI
Not
and
that
stuff.
golf cart.
Oh, you trying to mess with Cardi B tonight?
right.
Subscribe
Shit.
$5 a month. You can mess with Cardi B, Nicki Minaj all on the same night. Like
Yeah.
You
Kids
know,
do
like,
that.
put on your guys.
Damn.
Now, like,
Fucked up.
I'm saying, like,
only imagine what I did
real,
last night.
real problem now, like.
No, way before VR, ladies had a real problem. Like it's
Okay,
toys
that's
out
what-
here.
Yeah.
That's
Them roses
taking
is the
the-
roses is the only
the
roses
men's
you
too,
see.
though.
Y'all got the
the
golf.
men's too.
What is
though,
the
like,
guac? That guac toy?
That's weird to me.
Yeah, that golf
I'm
ball
gonna take
3000.
it.
The
So
pocket thing.
The pocket, the golf thing, all that.
That's weird to me. I don't know. I'm just like not
Take
open.
your
to
soul.
Yeah.
soul
I'm not
snatching.
open.
I'm just
that. I'm not open to that. That's kind of. I don't know. I feel
because
weird
that's the
about
type of shit you might get addicted to, though. Too,
Yeah.
though.
it. Like, I don't even need a girl for real. That's what I'm saying.
That's an extra bill.
Let me get this guac.
She buy me that to hold me over for the year. Like,
Yes,
you
so-
better use this.
Right.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me
Scroll
twice.
through my Instagram or something like.
It's definitely tough out here for sure.
For sure.
Man, let's get into the music, man. You already know the book going on. On my phone up there. Could somebody pull up some music, please? If y'all can, well, not y'all, but if you can.
What music you listen to?
What you mean? Who cares?
You the guys. You gotta put up your
I
music.
know. It depends on what song we listen to. Cause some songs I ain't really. Well, hey,
You
What you
tell
wanna
us.
play?
Yeah, you
What you
tell
wanna play?
us.
we could do.
What you wanna play? Let's break something down.
We could do Hop Off first.
Look, that's crazy. We can do what first?
We could do Hop Off
Oh,
first.
okay,
With, shout out to Savion.
for sure. Let's hold on.
With the empty, what is it, empty table, tiny desk. It came out something we was in the studio. That shit is so different. When Savion came on, he like.
Window shopping when that ass dropping. You got so much that's in store. Trying to crash your walls like a seaboard. I'm trying to dive to the seafloor. Higher pressure with a reboards. In her endeavors, I detour to a new street we ride or die for. She blow down on me like a C4. Five-star chef, thank a mother for it. She makes a vegan steak carnivore. I ate alive, she a full course. Messed up, found out that I'm a full of course. I wanna be loved, she said, what for? There's only love for drugs and not lust more. I've been broken inside, I don't trust nor.
You
Don't
definitely
need to be
sound
staying,
like
stop pushing
Carl.
forward. I ain't Lois Lane, you ain't Clark Kent. Told her understand, I ain't your only fan. I was just trying to be your only man. But you tax more dudes than Uncle Sam. Well, damn. I ain't gonna fake it, I just gotta say this. I ain't gonna fake it, I just gotta say this.
We perform this too.
I ain't gonna fake it, I just gotta say this. I ain't gonna fake it, I just gotta say this.
True friends. Fake friends.
I can smell the jealousy lingering from your breath. I can smell the Hennessy drowning out your regrets. One wrong step to me, have you pleading the fifth. Keep the same energy, dog, I ain't impressed. I thought we was cool, but you acting real petty. Like I don't deserve what I got already. Like I owe you everything as I earn confetti. Dog, we was tight like Ed and Eddie. But I hate you with passion, that's real deadly. The same type of mood that made Foster unsteady. Keep the drum mag attached with the arms at the ready. Better cut your lucky charms, I don't turn into Freddy.
That might sound like The Weeknd too.
All because a woman does me to feel like some loves. This the life you want for you. All the light was full of buzz. Endless counts of candle buzz. This and that and all above. All the envy has you stuck. You will never live it up. Unless I say give it up. Give it up, 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 give it up. True friends, hop up in the
And then when Savion comes in, it's like what?
Fake friends, hop off for my tip, slide off for my tip, pop off for my dip. Hold on, I been move on. I didn't let this other nigga shoe off. I been watching really gotta move on. Why you do me like that? Ain't improving like that. Funny thing you do wrong. Stab me in the back, now please go. Hard with the band-aids peeled off, get sealed up. True friends, had to cut off some loose ends. Young but they dumb kinda stupid. Just me and I thought you was my guy, but you sleep
It's definitely fire.
from the jump, but I do not receive it back. I needed that. Showed you true colors was bright, now it's steady, stay bleeding black. Man, this shit got me pissed off. Let a nigga shine to bust the whole click off. Wanna manage the raw every bitch off. And they fuck with my sign, it's matter what shit from behind. As many times I had for tit for tat to save your ass. You never give that back to live with that. Fuck with the fam, cause fake friends, I can't live with that.
At that point, I like doing outros. So either way, doing outros.
All you needed is me on there, and that was fire. that you sound like The Weeknd. You sound like Cole. Like you definitely in that way for
It's
for
like
sure.
to me though, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's refreshing just off the strip that like
It's you.
motherfuckers in Cleveland not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really looking for the message. They ain't really looking for. They don't get surgical. I've been saying that shit the whole episode. That might be the name. Like they don't get surgical with that shit. Like I know like that your process is of an older soul. You know what I'm saying? How hip hop used to be. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers used to actually care. When they used to put their all into that shit. Like. So that's why I just respect it. Just be refreshing as fuck, like, cause there's not too many artists that I can go to on the Cleveland side, like, or just period. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying, oh, this sound like Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a compliment, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if sonically it don't sound like the delivery, the fucking like just like the overall product is just like, oh yeah, this that Cole to be in a category though. Motherfucker put you in categories with Cole and Kendrick though. Like that's wild. That's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up though. We play one more real quick, man, before we get up out of here. Which one you want to do?
We'll play unreleased one.
For sure, exclusive. This will be the second time. Let's get a little exclusive.
Definitely exclusive. Let's see. Let's see what I got. I don't know, 45, 46.
So Russian roulette. Let me pick one. Just scroll it. Just let me pick one.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I ain't gonna even try to look at nothing.
Oh, this is unfinished, but that's alright.
You can pick another one. I don't want you to play no unfinished if you don't want to. I just trying to do some more.
Yeah, it's a sneak peek, so I mean.
Alright, for sure. Oh yeah, I picked some horror shit.
Yeah.
I picked some horror shit.
And not only that, I watched
picked some
everybody's
horror shit.
movement while we listened.
Yeah, that shit was
Everybody
fire.
was like this. Everybody was rocking with it.
Like,
For sure. What's the name of that?
it's definitely giving me J. Cole vibes.
Heat wave.
Okay, Heat Wave.
Ice coming.
For sure.
As soon as you came on the beat, I'm like, this nigga sounds just
And
like
that's the
Cole.
thing though, because I
yeah.
know like we ain't, you know what I'm saying. Music is music, like so we
Yeah.
ain't gonna act like
You don't
the
have
production
yeah.
ain't. You know what I'm saying. Everybody don't listen to the words though. I know he be talking shit. I know you be talking on everything. That's why I said all you gotta do is have the production that some motherfuckers can get into, and it's over with. Like it's
For
over,
sure. For
over.
sure.
Like for sure. I'm telling
For
you.
sure.
I picked the best. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
It definitely, that beat does that be right.
Yeah, and it's like it's a different energy, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? For sure, man. So listen, man. Before we get up out of here, is there anything that you want to tell people? Like, maybe that we didn't get to, maybe that we didn't ask. Of course, this ain't the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You already know, like, come guest host or something one day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But is there anything you want to tell the people like that we might didn't get to?
I would say stay tuned for my performance video.
Okay.
Dropping.
I'm gonna be dropping that soon.
So,
Okay.
Soon. It might be in a couple days.
Okay.
Drop
You know,
the
I got some shit
Instagram
too.
again.
Okay.
You know I got some shit too from the show.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that.
It's on there.
It's in the archives.
It's on what's the name? Yeah, I ain't even never put no reel together or nothing, but
Yeah.
I just be having footage for sure. I got.
How did it come out?
It came out good, but I'll send it to you and everything. Like I don't be trying to hold it from people, but I just be having it. Like
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I got. Yeah, just pay attention.
performance
to my
video.
days. Performance video.
It shows because I know you be performing. Like, do you like? Look, I always got another question. Do you prefer the performance aspect of it or like the actual creative process of it? Like, if you had to pick one.
I'm so, cause really I'm very introverted.
Mm-hmm.
So like, this is like demanding me to step out of my comfort zone. So performing is like way out of my comfort zone, and it like really gets pushed when it's anticipating like right into the name is called. Like once I hear Edgar Allan Poetic, I'm like,
But be killing this shit though, like that's crazy though.
and once I get into it, because the biggest fear is just forgetting the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest fear is that it's nothing else.
Right.
Because I know like
I wrote this shit, so I'm just go out here and kill this shit.
I know because I put so much time behind the lines. I know it's gonna translate. I just gotta remember it because it's not like when I write. I don't do like, oh, this is gonna be 16 bars.
Right.
I do like, what is the beat giving me?
Right.
And if the beat ain't giving me enough, I'll extend it. But I'll write until the end of the verse and the beat stops. So my flows change because of that.
Right.
And I don't really want to understand. Like I understand the bar, like the 16s and stuff like that, but I don't understand how to write. Like I don't understand like writing a bar out and then being like, okay, that's one bar.
Right.
Okay, that's 2 bars. Okay, that's 3. Because once I highlight those, my flows just stay the same.
Right.
Exactly.
And I like to alternate it. So like, the cadence can be like 10 syllables, but then the next one's like 5.
Right.
The next one's 5, 5, 5. So you get that fast rhyme in those 5 syllables, and the 10 is like longer out. So like 10 would be like a J. Cole rhyming. The 5s would be like a Kendrick. The 2s would be like an Eminem rhyming. 2 syllables, like
super fast.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so for sure. I don't know, man. I don't got nothing left to say. Like I know that motherfuckers think like I think like we think. Like, oh, this motherfucker sound like God.
Yeah.
Like once you get out that, You know what I'm saying? That little, you already know that little transition Cole had to make when he switched up the beats and shit. And I hear it. You feel me? I just picked 1 out of 45, and that was the one though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I know they in there. You know what I'm saying? We want them.
Drop that one.
We want
Drop that
one.
Go ahead and
Oh yeah,
drop
for sure,
that one.
for sure. And they gotta come crazy after that. They gotta come. Yeah, the follow up behind that.
I don't know if anybody's doing that.
Respectfully, it's your girl Bees Billy.
I did go a little too deep into that one.
No, that was fine. That was just enough.
Yeah.
That was just enough.
Don't say it deep in the bag.
Oh yeah. For sure. It's your girl Bees Billy, aka Fly Like Bees, aka Big Bees, not the little one.
Not the little one. It's your girl Dip.
And it's your boy Don.
And Edgar Allan Poetic.
Period, man. This has been another great ass episode. I'm feeling, it's up. Big Bees, not Key.
What up, yo?
Fuck going on?